Hey guys, Chris here with the Surfboard Warehouse. Today is super exciting. This is the FCS II Fin System you see in front of me here. And we got Ron Long with us from FCS, and we're going to be going over the system. Now, we'll be going over the fins specifically in other videos, but we're going to kind of get an overview from Ron here today on the new screwless FCS II Fin System. So, I don't know what you want to talk about first, Ron. There's so much cool stuff. I guess you want to hit up the plugs in the background, or?
Yeah, absolutely. The first thing I want to say is thanks so much for the opportunity, Chris. Thanks for having me here today, and it's a really exciting time for us here at FCS. We've had a long, hard road to get us here where we are with this new fin system and these new fins, and yeah, we're really excited about it.
I mean, we're excited for you too. I mean, I really think this is the direction we want surfing to go. I know you guys believe that.
Absolutely.
We're super excited. I mean, we were talking earlier, it's like 10 seconds for a thruster set from fins out to fins back in. And I think that's what we want. We want to try more fins. We want to experiment with our surfing. And so let's talk about the plug and how it works.
Yeah, look, the convenience factor is probably key, the biggest feature to this thing. It's just really easy to use. Like you said, Chris, you can take a tri set of fins in and out in 10 seconds. There's some other really cool features with this plug. The way the actual system works is it's got now tongue and groove in the front here. You just pop it in like this. We got rid of the hangover in the front, so you can't damage your board anymore. It's got a urethane roller. It's probably hard to see here. We'll give some close-ups here. But it's hard to see, but there's a urethane roller in there. And what happens is you engage the fin right here. It rolls over this little lip and pops in. The titanium rod inside acts like a spring or a tensioner. Now, the titanium rod is a very strong material. It won't corrode or rust in salt water. It'll very much outlive the life of your board. And the orange little urethane roller is super strong as well, so you don't have to worry about any kind of problems with it.
Now, I know we were talking, and I think we actually have some video for you of a machine you guys built that put some fins in a box 4,000 plus times, and the thing still worked brand new.
Yeah, we built a robotic machine that takes the fin in and out, and this one particular cassette that we had made up with a plug in it did 4,500 reps in and out. And I personally tested myself. The fin went in and out the same as day one. I mean, it was phenomenal.
I mean, I think, these are screwless fins, so we don't need the screws, and I think we're all going to be changing our fins a lot more now, but I don't think we're going to be hitting 4,000 plus changes of fins.
It'll very much outlive the life of your board. So. Okay,
cool. Now, I think another important feature was this is reverse compatible. In other words, if you have the old two-tabbed FCS fins, you can still put them in these boxes, it's brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, we realize that everybody has tons of FCS fins that have accumulated over the years, and we don't want you to not be able to use those anymore. So one of the main criteria that we needed to have with the system is that it was backward compatible. So all you do is you just pop your old tab fins in like normal. It still lines up with the shaper's dot in the back. And then what you do, you'll notice you'll have a little gap here in the front. Well, we solved that problem with this little rubber filler here. You just pop it right in. It closes that gap. The fin goes right in. Of course, you still have to add screws in, but then you're good to go. You can use your old FCS fins.
So the box does still have screw holes. Now, you'd have to order the kit that comes with the little gap fillers and the screws.
Absolutely.
But you still have the screw holes, so you can still screw in your old fins. The new ones that are screwless just snap in and snap out. And it's really fantastic. We were talking there's probably maybe 50% more bass on the fin in your board with the new plugs. And we can look at that when we're comparing the two right there. Yeah, hold those up. And
look, from a performance standpoint, you can really feel the performance benefits of this new system. And one of the reasons why is that you'll see you got about an inch extra tab here at the base and maybe a 1/4 inch or more right there. And that extra bit of bass is really translating into some extra drive and push. You can really feel it in your bottom turns and your projection down the line. It just feels, it's hard to put a number on it, but it just feels quite a bit better and more responsive.
So now that we've gone over the boxes, I know people are really going to be interested on what the deal is with the fins you guys are coming out with. And it's kind of a 4-fin line series at first, right?
Yep.
And so it covers all kinds of wave ranges. So what are we looking at here?
Well, Chris, this is called our Essential Series, and these will be the 4 fins that will be launched when we launch the new FCS II Fin System.
Okay.
The best way to look at these different fins is like a fin quiver. So essentially, if you had all 4 of these fins, you'd be covered for any type of way you want to surf, anywhere, any type of conditions, anywhere in the world. On one end of the spectrum here, or starting out, you have the reactor fin, and the way this thing works is you have a little bit of a wide base with an upright. It's really good for beach breaks, good for snapping. Then you move on to the Performer, which is a good all-around fin. It's got inside foil. It's good for all type of conditions. Moving on, you have the Accelerator fin, which is pretty similar to a little bit different template than the Performer, but the main feature is it's flat-sided. Some guys like flat-sided fins. Same thing, it's a good all-around fin, but it'll snap a little bit better as compared to the Performer carving. And then you have the Carver fin, which is a really good fin for good waves, for down the line, drawn-out turns, point breaks. These fins will also be available in 3 different materials. You'll have the glass flex material in this new blue color.
Okay.
You'll have the PC Performance Core that you guys are familiar with, and you'll have the PC Carbon, which will be on the high end of the spectrum where you get the carbon strips and the carbon at the base.
So the Essential Series, really, you're kind of talking anything from beach break all the way to what? Indo point? Big?
Yeah, down the line, point break style waves, and then a couple nice templates in between that are good for all around.
I mean, I don't know if you guys understand out there how game-changing this really is. I mean, the system's phenomenal. The plugs are phenomenal. You know, the high-end fins look stellar. You know, my next board, I'm probably going to get FCS II Plugs in it just to give them a shot for sure.
Yeah.
You know, we've talked about the fins aren't coming out. You're going to get a lot of speed, a lot of power with those extended plugs. Now, if you want to try any of the FCS II fins, they're going to be available in Fanatic as soon as they hit retail. So you can become a Fanatic member. You can try these fins before you buy them. Figure out which of the 4 templates you want. And you got another bunch of templates in the works, I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, one thing I want to let everybody know that these are the 4 templates just for launch. We'll also be coming out with the Shapers templates and our Team Rider templates here within the next 12 to 18 months. So, you know, your popular templates and the ones that you like from the rest of our range will be coming in soon.
It's fantastic. So again, as those come out, they'll be put in Fanatic. You can buy them here. You can try them here. So we really appreciate it. Thanks so much, Ron.
Hey, absolutely, Chris. Thanks for having me, man. Really appreciate it.
So we appreciate it, and thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the water.